And okay, this is a shock, Lord Jesus. I understand if the rap label, well, it's a rap label, it was a ghettofied person. And yes, I know Barry Gordy came from the ghetto, but does he live in the ghetto? Does he rap ghetto culture? No. The Donna Ross's baby mama did? No. The Temptations and the Supremes, they had class. Um, and I'm not trying to bring up the R. Kelly situation, but I see the comments about the victims, and it's not my comments, okay? You already know how I feel about it. But that's why they say sisters. The twerking. They not victims. They hoes. They bitches. And it's not just African. It's a white racist people out there too. That's why one when a white person one time was he really did it's in North Carolina. They had the black the sister said she was raped. They I don't know. Thompson Yo said the years that the woman lied, but I'm not sure that he lied. I mean, the woman she lied. I mean, the female lied. I'm not sure. The white man had lied. I don't know that case. I know I'm talking about in the college dorm in North Carolina. That was a sister. She was a stripper, and these white dudes had raped her. That's according to what I heard. But I found out on that she did not get raped. She get, I don't know. And then we had um, Tawanda something. I forgot her name back in 1980s. And I know TLC came up with Tom Burrell. That was her name. And I'm confused by that story because they said the 15-year-old girl lied to her dad, and she said she was raped and she wasn't. And then they came out and said that the white guys that said that she accused committed suicide because he was being harassed about the lie, and they said she did get raped. Because one thing I don't know, I don't want to ever defend a person because our community is why with the Jasmine Burns situation, and it's the Robert, what's the white man, the Caucasian man, Cottrell, that I do apologize if he is innocent. It's just that we speaking of Tamara Brawley, according to the story to Walla Brawley, she was raped by some white men. And there's two sides of the story. There's one side of the story that says that she was 15 years old at the time and she lied. So she would not get in trouble. And I'm assuming she was gonna get whooping for not coming home time. She made up the story. If that's the truth, then they said it was true. She was right. Al Sharpton had longer perm hair and big at the time. Had protested for her, and it was a big racist situation in New York or Baltimore, whatever it was of that. Okay, so now they said the one guy that she accused had committed suicide, and they found out that she lied, but she still stuck to the story. So it seemed to me she stuck to the story. She's 19 and tell the truth. But we know people can lie. So it's hard, and I'm not sounding coon, but we had a story with a brother in Los Angeles, um, went to jail for nothing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Was a football player, and because he didn't kiss the sister went to jail. No, the brother went to jail, excuse me. The sister and the mama lied and took all the money from the school and spent it all went back to the ghetto. Had $1 million. It wasn't no. They didn't do no investments. They were acting like ghetto trash, and it revealed that they had lied on this brother. He went 3 years in jail, prison, and you hear these cases. That's sad when people use our civil rights movement and struggle to lie on stuff. If it's true, they lie. If they not, 'cause I know white race people can lie too. That's why and they found out in North Carolina. That, I don't know, but if let's say hypothetically speaking, if these cases were true, this is what is why, and I'm not trying to bring up the R. Kelly situation. He said, keep hanging out, I don't get no trouble. But it's why the prosecutor said that they didn't believe the stories because some of the fast girls. Now, some, I'm sorry, the victims, I go ahead and admit it. But when they see Cardi B, whether you want to say she's black or not, or Latina, and they see city girls shaking their ass, that's what they see. Same thing when a brother is falsely accused or um, or going to doing some crime or get shot by the police, they would use the rap thug ghetto type and say didn't do nothing. Okay, in ghetto terms, ebonics. Someone said I did not do anything wrong in the proper sense. I didn't do if they speak negative in English. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. It's, well, in ghetto terms, when we had sponsored ghettoism in the 90s, I remember putting slang words and making mockery. All of us did that, but now it's the chicken come to roost, and we reap what we sow. Because they're making fun of us. 20 years later, Lord have mercy. Okay, so when they see now bring up the past aborted Barry Gordon and the Supremes, you didn't see Diana Ross, and I don't get wrong. As a fan, I like to see women shake. Okay, I ain't gonna lie about it. As a man, I even twerk, but I ain't twerk for no dudes and call me gay, whatever. It's for women, okay, for ladies, because I want to be a male stripper back in the day. If I remember I told you I know the story, I'm gonna go to the gym. But any case when a sister is sexually abused or interested, I brought up the Kelly situation and everything else, and the white dude that's supposed to, because I'm confused on Tawala and Brawley too. I'm not gonna be the coon. I don't know if the white dudes did it or is she lied. And when Thompson, I'm not a good friend. No times I don't like Thompson. Brought that up, and we've seen cases, and I have seen cases where people made up stories and folks with the jail and the brother. You see what I'm saying? It's hard. I don't ever. That's what happened with the the I Am Jada movement back in 2014. Um, the white guy that's in Houston, I think he white and Hispanic, just came out real light skinned and he called himself white. 100% white by the fair, whatever his name is, came out and the dude from Africa, there was an African dude, he was making fun of Jada Pose, and they're saying that she was fast and she was drinking and she not all that innocent. This is what they use stereotypes, and I gotta call it out because when I see Motown doing this, Motown, Barry Gordy at Motown that he sold his business to, and I go on my Facebook and I see Cardi B and City Girl shaking all. I like this is Motown. This is when cases of sister getting sexually violated. They use that stereotype. Oh, y'all like to shake your ass and twerk and stuff. Okay, and I'm not defending um, rape or anything. I'm talking to my community acclimated people. And just like a brother gets shot by police, they throw up that didn't do nothing. Or my baby, the mama, and Michael Brown's mama put her picture of saying, my baby didn't do nothing. It's a joke. It's a mockery. In 2019, as a people African say, we got to stop with some of our coonery. Because this is coonery. When I see Cardi B, and this is Motown, I can understand a rap, I can send cash money, to bring that something like that, shaking it. But historically, they opened the door for us in the music industry back in the '60s when they didn't want us to sing songs about the. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm upset. Cardi B, City Girls shaking their ass on there, and like I said, when sisters get raped or they saying they want to fight their cases, people say, "Oh, y'all fast, like to shake your ass." We don't fight for y'all black, but if it's some white women, oh, they ain't gonna do that. White women gonna get Me Too moment and everything else. Okay, so that's why Hollywood hijacked the Me Too woman for white women. They didn't care about those sisters, Latinas. Again, you got folks in Juarez, and it's not just African American. I was in El Paso. It was 20 years later. Um, Latina Mexican women getting killed, murder in Juarez. And what the Mexican government in Juarez say? These are prostitutes, fast Latina women. And they weren't. Many of them were workers for their families, leaving home work to go take care of their families because the economy's down and NAFTA and all that other stuff. This is the reason why they use stereotypes to win cases. Okay? I never forget my government teacher, white man, told me back in '98, and he was my mom, he was my family members, not my family members teacher too back in the day too, and he said that If a woman who's prostitute, she's charged a prostitute. This is what the her lawyers would do to get rid of her street clothes. Put some little low, low heels, shoes on, long dress, like when she come out of Sunday school, to win her case, so the judge can let her go by. That's how you win cases. So, everybody, I didn't mean to bring up any categories because I don't want to get no problem with that. But anytime a sister like Tarala Ball situation or the North Carolina with the white men, suppose I don't know if that's true or not because now they're saying it. It's hard to because I don't want to be defending the white racist people. Okay, if they are guilty, then I don't want to be defending a sister that's lying because we've seen cases of people in our community lying and using racism back in the 60s and slavery and Jim Crow and all that to win a case. I don't like that because then when the next brother or sister getting some, they're the victim of something, they will white racist people in the system will use that stereotype. And when I see Cardi B and City Girls shaking their ass, and this is Motown, I'm gonna bring up that. You didn't see Donna Ross doing this. Supremes. I'm sorry, I had to go old school because our people we get this is 2019. We got Trump America. I never thought growing up in the 80s and 90s that I would see what my grandparents went through again. Never thought that. All my parents, because they both were born in the 50s, never thought when I get to close to 40 that we gonna receive a remaking of what happened back in the day when they was coming up, sitting color walk. That's why I talk about the gangster rap, y'all. It's not to put people on blast and whatever. It's a community. That's why I believe in separate within. We got folks that's making us look terrible. And y'all talking about we don't have, like I was talking about the Vice show, we don't have no, oh, he said in the past, we don't have an individual. But when you advocate non-individualism, this what happens. Because in the white community, the classism, they have the wealthy whites. And it's what Francine said in the code about, and y'all know my white long distance cousin, because my program was a white woman, okay? Nathaniel Bacon, white trash and cracker was was classist words, wasn't racist words, and people using it now to go back against race supremacy. Because not all white people are racist, but they will use that. Those who have color have used those terms, but I don't use those terms. Redneck is different because redneck, we know in the South that's an old redneck Southern person that was spitting that Martin King type mess. Come on, like that, okay? You see this mess with our people. We're getting mistreated, shot by, we're getting murdered, we're getting all this other stuff. Not those only within the community, but folks out there that are related because we mix with black, white, and American who don't want to claim that we are. They and then two, you have brothers getting killed, sisters getting raped, and you have with the dang what's that part Asian, part white man down there in Oklahoma, Daniel Hall Scholar who was a cop raping sisters. You didn't see Gloria Allred come out there. I'm sorry, I'm with the victims. I don't want to okay, but you didn't see Gloria Allred coming for the them sisters. Them sisters did not get no clout for no Me Too movement, no clout. Daniel Hall's Claw, I laughed at him going to jail because he deserved to go to jail. The one who's part white, part Asian, the cop that raping them sisters. See, they get away with it. You know, they ain't away with it, but he went to jail, but still. And of course, well, let's be real, he's a part Asian, ain't no full-blown white man. If it was a full-blown white man, that white man got sloppy, got the privilege card. We, as a people, got to do better. And you using Motown, historical people who brought barriers for us, who didn't play stereotypical roles, who didn't play Aunt Jemima, who didn't play stuff. That's the reason why I'm mad. When you see this mess, Cardi B shaking her ass, you know, and city girls talking about that nigga this. Here we go with the N word. Our people didn't fight for this. Martin King did not fight for this. Rosa Parks, Harry Tubman. I'm sorry to be historical, y'all. Barry Gordy not fight, and I'm mad at Barry Gordy because he sold his business just like the dude from BT to white racist people, Jewish Gentile, and they're using stereotypes to market our music. Inferiority complex. You go on the doggone YouTube, the Facebook, and see these sisters. Regardless, you want to say Cardi B not black, I don't care. She got black in her, though. I tell you that. I'm not with one driver, but she got black in her. She can float in both ways, the Hispanic and the black media. But in these sisters shaking their behinds, and and then when I read about it, it's hard to dissect that because I grew up in a hip hop culture, and just like I like tits too. Don't get wrong, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a titty guy too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. But I don't justify. I don't go out my way to harm women. Okay, if a woman is consensual, that's different. Okay, but we like to see women shake their behinds. Come on, we see, that in every culture, women are sexualized. Every culture, not just it's, Hugh Hefner, and yeah, I am upset with Hugh Hefner with the Brooke Shields, Michael Jackson ex-girlfriend, intended. Hold on, y'all. There ain't nothing new. There ain't nothing new. Hold up. Scorpions, RCA, 1976. 10-year-old girl butt naked in the virgin killer. They ain't nothing new. They ain't nothing new. You ain't seen it, baby. Okay? We have a sick, but remember, we in a country when Thomas Jefferson, the president, Thomas Jefferson, was having sex with a 15-year-old girl named Sarah Henderson, who his white wife, that's her half black sister. Yes, that's America, y'all. 3Ks in it, baby. There ain't nothing new. Okay? Truth of the matter is, I'm mad at Hugh Hefner. Yes, I am. And I was Hugh Hefner for Halloween, y'all. I was Hugh Hefner. And Ron O'Neill's character, Priest. I was a combination because I don't look like a white person. I combinated the both. And I regret being Hugh Hefner. Part of me being, I should just went as Ron O'Neill and Superfly. Just horrified that he took a picture of a 10-year-old girl named Brooke Shields. Sick. Horrified. But when it comes to sisters, the sexual culture in the slave plantation, that's why I say we need to admit having white DNA is not to defend and give credit to the white slave master. It's to show how sick and nasty this country has been. But sisters do not get no respect in either other women of color, Native American, just Hispanic, Asian. It is what it is. Why you think that you have white men, even races, will go to Asia? You have people, Asian women throwing themselves to white men. And you had doctors who are white doctors who go there because they exploit those women. Those women in ghetto gagas, some sisters are not, those are exploited. Those Asian women in these white supremacist couples are exploited. White men back in the day who are racist exploited women of color. That's why we hold men accountable of color doing that. That's why. So you see Cardi B and city girls shaking their butt, and this is Motown. This is not no Cash Money Records. Okay, because I understand it because you come from the ghetto and you put ghetto culture. No offense to Cash, I'm just using this example. But Barry Gordy did not imagine that his name was used for ghetto mentality that white race people would like to exploit. Okay? Cardi B and City Girls. Motown, really? Not, and you see the Supremes on the Instagram. Oh my goodness. Supremes, Donna Ross, them sisters who fought, God, Gladys Knight, come on y'all, Gladys Knight, and many other sisters back in the day. You didn't see this mess? Lord Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm getting old, but I don't want our people all over the globe. Y'all want to, and I was doing a show, saying that show, interview about telling the Vice show. That's why we hate it. Please, Tom Burrell's book, Black Inferiority. I'm gonna get that book. Please, y'all. They use advertisement to make fun of us and use slavery, Aunt Jemima, and all that stuff instead. Y'all don't understand why. That's why we hate it, and even in Africa, hate it. That's why African American people, aka black men, who are not pure black, are hated because of bad advertisement. People think they know you. This is sad. Our people, we gotta do better. Sad. Sad people, y'all. Sad. Our people. Cardi B and City. Y'all, Donald Ross didn't do this. Barry Goldie. Y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. Jesus, Lord Jesus. I cry about this because it's our people. We getting treated like trash because of these type of advertisements. Oh, Lord. And this is plantation mess. Plantation. Plantation. That's how they use the sex forms on the plantation, y'all, to pimp the sisters to the white man. You had the brother pimping the white man and the butt breaking. Y'all know about the butt breaking stories. And they had sex forms on the plantation, and they had little girls going to white men. That's why we part white, besides my poor grandmother passing, her husband, my poor grandfather, if you know the story of my family tree. But we have to tell the truth. Even though it's sickening, I know y'all don't want to mention, but this is why I tell the truth, because truth sets you free. This is the history of our country. We've forgotten where we came from, and I don't want to see click on and that's on the thing, and there's a advertisement called Twerk, and this is they use a Motown and to Barry Gordy. That's why I'm mad at y'all that we don't have nothing. You're talking about Asian stores and African and Mexican people making business in Arabian because you sold your business to other people. I'm not saying segregate. I would sell to another brother or sister. I want the name. I want my family name like the Hiltons. They don't. You think Paris Hilton would sell their business to somebody else? You think that Paris would sell their business to the Hilton to the Oprah Winfrey? No, that wouldn't happen. I'm being honest with you. It wouldn't happen. She voted for Trump, by the way. Paris Hilton voted for Trump. No, baby. We don't got nothing because famous Amos, the brother from BET, Barry go and sell their business to other people. And it's not even if it came to another spot, I give Dudley. Dudley have a right to say what he said in good girl or good hair because he said we'll keep our business in our community. You got to hair stores and stuff. People disrespecting you from Asia. This is the reason why, y'all. That's why. I tell y'all, we're getting treated like trash and we don't keep our business in our community. Our families don't sponsor it. And then you want to know why we don't have nothing. And it's not integration because y'all made it in integration. Amos and BET and Motown made it in integration. What happened? Bad businesses. Y'all take in entrepreneur classes because I'm learning it too as an entrepreneur. You run my business is not because we have racist people and folks in our community do not want to support. It's because my business ethics is not being used rightly. I gotta find out what I'm doing. I gotta resolve the problem because you still can make it. If O'River can make it, if Robert Smith, the other billionaire, and God rest his soul, Reginald F. Lewis made it, then you know then we can make it too. But this is coonery. No, y'all, I can't defend it when y'all using a historical name. They broke barriers in the industry that was owned by African descended people, and they shared a good image. It actually helped integration. Let's be real with y'all. During the segregation days, before the Civil Rights Bill, it was white people who was fans of memes, not nobody twerking. Okay, that's called like it is. Okay, seeing the Temptations, seeing Smokey Robinson and his I forgot his group, and seeing Four Tops, and they saw the good images of African descended people, and they're like, how can y'all segregate these people? That I'm gonna be honest, when they saw the rock and roll in the 50s that we were made by us, and they saw the Motown. That's what influenced white America to defend integration. I'm be real because they saw a good image. Okay, good image, good advertisement, and that was and I have to say, even though I wasn't born to '79, It had to be in the good days. But today, the descendants of that, a lack of education. And in the book of Hosea 4:6 say people suffer lack of knowledge, and you want to know why we getting shot by the police. Why are we getting folks, if we have any cases of rape, people don't want to believe. Why are we getting discriminated against? Why we have folks calling the laws on us, lying on us? Why we have barbecue Becky? Why we getting called the N word? When you have people advertise negative imagery of their own community, this is how this is a chicken. It's with no offense to Kennedy, but I use it in my own situation. Chicken come home the rules. None of us are perfect, but if I had an advertisement company and and if I had a record label, oh no, we're not selling this. We're not selling this. We're not selling no twerking video, and if I bought Motown, I wouldn't sell this. I wouldn't sell it in marketing team. No, no, no. You don't see nobody, Abercrombie and Fetch doing it. A bunch of white girls out there shaking. You know how this discriminatory when it comes to models, shaking their asses and being slutty. You know, and so yeah, you see girls go wild. But when the last time Joe Francis locked up for sexual misconduct too with a girl, underage girls, girls gone wild. Yeah. But at the same time, you saw good white women on TV too. See, first I understand, if you saw 24/7 how the media controls people's minds, bad image of white people being thugs and in Charlottesville and this and that, you gonna say, oh, them white people are bad people. I see why they took over the United States and did the slaughter to the Americans and beat the Africans. But in advertise why folks like white people because they show good images of themselves. They don't show negative images of themselves. You might see the white girl that we work in office twerking, getting drunk. If she's straight, she don't kiss girls, but if she bisexual or open to it, she kiss. You don't sloppy junk and then come to work. You don't see that. You took the pictures and actually saw it 24/7. Trust me, her boss would not allow her to come back to work because it's gonna be bad imagery for the company. Um, she made sure to keep that hidden. But when you see sisters, and I'm saying all sisters, but some and who have a ghetto mentality, lack of education, twerking, acting fast. That's why they see Shaquata and LaQuisha and all their names, and they look at those names and they say, "Oh, we gotta hide that. Nah, throw it in the trash." The Devontae, oh, he gonna ride the place. He a thug. Yeah, and I'm not defending justifying racism, but the marketing and imagery of advertisement and media does that to people's psyche. That's why I try to tell a show on my other video that we hate it because of that. That's why in China and Japan they mock us, but when African immigrants, they got nothing to do with this. Why Africans don't like us? You got Africans who don't like us. They get those stereotypes. That's why I attack Cohen from Def Jam Records because I know he's from Israeli. If you got a bunch of Israeli telling Ethiopian Jews sound like the Ku Klux Klan, they hate them too. Niggas go back home. But you telling Young Thug to act a fool and all those other rappers and DJ Film Fest who's a slave, shout out Dame Dash was pointed out, defend that. Because one thing, Cohen's not from Europe. That dude's from Israel. Yes, Cohen's from Israel. He's not from Europe. He's not a white man. He's just a light-skinned Jewish Israeli. You see what I'm talking about, y'all? I don't want, and y'all want to know why we get one thing I say about the Jews. They made sure when they came, those who from Europe, to take control of the industry, because they want. That's how Hitler made them become the made them look terrible to folks sympathize with the Nazis. Okay, they used bad imagery of the Jews. That's why Nazi Germany went through that situation. Jews came here, took ownership of the media, and that's why they got power. We need to take their way of doing business. Not, I ain't talking about those who do bad business. I'm talking about those who do good business. Take ownership of the media. Don't sell our business to anybody. It's not just white or Jews or anybody, even folks, coons in our community. Because you said to some Pookie and Ray Ray who got money, who made it with the ethical, unethical way of getting money, they gonna turn into a mission show. They'll turn BET to the mission show. So you can't just sit here and say don't say it to another race. No, this is coonery. Where is Barry Gordy? You allowed people who sold your business to make a market of your business, and you wanna know why we don't have nothing? Why we have Arab corn store? Nothing wrong with Arab, but you got bad Arabs too. Because I've been in business where I told the Arabic folks out, not because they was Arabic, but those who, call us niggas. Because I seen it happen before. But the white man's called them saying niggas and blame them for 9/11. It's kind of weird how they would use that word nigga and then they be called nigga too. And I'm not defending the word saying nigga, but I'm just saying you call me a nigga and the white man see a terrorist and thug will have a 9/11 and before that, and even Oklahoma City bombing, Tim Matt Bay, or whatever his name was, white man who was the one who caused the bombing in 1995. But the first, before they found the white man, they blamed the Arab community. See how that works? Okay? But you own a store in the hood, and next thing, you want to call me nigga. You want to disrespect me in my neighborhood. Now, I understand there's some thugs, but some of y'all be working with them thugs selling dope. That's the reason why they acting fool others over. But no, the ones who not doing that mess, you want to call us niggas, call to our names, and take our money. Oh, no, hell to no. But the reason why that goes on is because people selling their business to people who stupid. Viacom owns BET. Well, who owns Motown? This is the reason why we losing as a people. Lack of knowledge. The Bible say people suffer of a lack of knowledge. And a lot of these young people, they were born in 1970 something, I'm gonna call it like it is, in the crack era in the 80s, and then we had the hip hop gangster lean in the 90s. They come out that environment and refer themselves as niggas, talking like slaves on the plantation. And you want to know why we have didn't do nothing comments when the brother gets shot by the police. Yeah. You want to know why folks don't believe you if you are raped? Because they're looking at bad imagery of us. Of us. Us. Yes. And Cardi B and City Girls shaking they behind to a Motown's label. Lord. I can understand, like, say, something that came from the Ghetto 5, Metallic, like Cash Money, and something like that. But not no doggone. No offense to Cash. No offense to Cash. I'm just using because we know when they first came out, when Juvenile and all them came out, and no one stunner. We know what type and Project Chick. So we already know mentality. But when Barry Gordy came out the hood, he didn't have that type of mentality. So you gotta respect the name. I can stand if I came out with the Ghetto Records, okay, and you shake your ass to it, but not no Motown. Not no Motown. Motown had class, integrity. That's why. So we need to understand it, y'all. Class, integrity. Class and integrity. Class and integrity. Motown had class. The Supremes. And Barry, look where they live at now. They live in the ghetto, right? They living good. You wouldn't think that they live in the ghetto. Barry Gordy and Donna Ross and all the rest of them. And those people that we should honor. Our legacy. Our legacy. That's why, y'all. That's why people. And we say, I believe in separate within, just like the white community keep the trash out of their own neighborhood. You see trailer parks and you see high class white folks, right? We should do the same thing in our community. Every nation does that. You have ghetto, you have the trash. And I'm not saying you got trash that got money too, and you got good people with no money, don't get wrong. But mentality does have a lot to do with it. And if you read the book Think Grow Rich, it does. If you feel that you're inferior, you're going to live inferior. And you see folks call themselves niggas and doing that inferior complex mess, that's why. Okay? Class and integrity. And even Mala Negra said that when Jessie Rue threw that thing at her, she said she's not going to lose her career because she knows as a dark-skinned woman, and not only Hispanic, but a dark-skinned Afro-Latina, she knows she's stereotyped. That's why that Cardi B is how y'all can get away with it. Because white people see innocence. Even though she's not full-blown white, in this culture, in America's Western culture, white is innocent, black is negative. Okay, it's not my ideology. I'm saying how the people in this culture. That's why you see when the Charlottesville folks were acting a fool, they didn't do, the cops didn't do anything. They allowed them to chimp out. They allowed them to act a fool. But a couple brothers, Latinos, bash Trump, protest against Trump, um, say Black Lives Matter, Latino, this what they'll do is what Geraldo Rivera did. And I'm glad that brother called the old Portrait Coconut out doing Baltimore while they had peaceful protests. The dude went to the area, talking about Geraldo Rivera, to the folks acting a fool, acting a natural fool to cause people to hate the movement. Do you see why that I do not condone that? Do you see why? Do you see why I call our people in our community who do things? Do you see why I do that? Because y'all hurting us. And you're talking about coming. I know I don't want to come together with you. That's like I'm gonna get the plantation. You might go back and tell Massa because you think you should be a slave with a fear complex. That's the whole reason why. Why and y'all got mad advice talking about hood rats and thugs. Oh no, I'm getting offended by that because he should call out them people. See, let me tell y'all something. Lord Jesus. Anytime you're fighting for a cause, you must call out those who are not for the cause. Okay? Because white race people use the ones who are not for the cause, who hurt the community, as a stereotype to hurt the community. Okay? And generalize everybody. Okay? It is what it is. That's why I call this out. So Cardi B don't get no love here in Soda City Girls. I'm sorry. And y'all was using colors more. And no, them girls not dark skinned. Stop calling folks a lighter brown complected dog. Dark chocolate is dark skin. That's what the epitome of the Africans came out. And as mixing happened, you had lighter shades. There was the city girls in my shade, camera, light mixed chocolate, all the way down to fair because of the admixtures. Okay, so stop calling folks who not dark because the ones who a little bit lighter than the true dark skin people gonna get clout. Let's call it is, and the ones who true dark skin don't get no representation. You see why? Hello. Peace out, y'all. But no, we gotta do better. No more coonery. 2019, let's get rid of coonery. We're hurting as a community, and folks don't like us, don't love us because of that.